video is hopefully going to make sure that you feel 100% comfortable and confident as to what policies and procedures and safety measures we've put in place to make sure that coming to 281 is safe for you. So as you can see, I am at the top of the drive and I'd like to introduce to you the 281 Yellow Brick Road. So as you come in, everybody will be now waiting in line here in the studio. You need to make sure that you do wait on a spot because they are socially distanced and we need to make sure that everybody is safe. So whether you are turning up for a PT session, a class, a group exercise class, whatever it is to do with Studio 281, you must make sure that you queue in this system. If you are being seen by a personal trainer, you also must make sure that you queue in the system and your personal trainer will come and get you from this spot. So please don't push into the front of the queue. Please respect the queuing format. And then obviously once we get down into the front of the queue, the receptionist will open the door. The studio remains locked at all times until we reach the front of the queue. You cannot not enter the studio under any circumstances. As you can see, our entry system is barriered off because there will be classes going on outside. So please respect and be understanding of the fact that there are classes going on. So don't give your friend a little high five in the class or anything like that. Let's try and remain respectful there. So this door will be closed. My receptionist has now welcomed me in and opened the door. Once I go in through the studio, I enter, make sure that I have got social distancing in place at all times. Obviously, if you do have any symptoms, you will not be entered into the studio, and please do remember that the team do reserve the rights to refuse entry. Please respect this. It's not just for your safety, it's for the members of the team and the rest of the members and the members of staff as well. So let's go on inside. So as we come through, if we need to fill our water bottle up, you have now your own sink here. Please remember that you will only be able to fill your water bottle up on entry. Once you've started a class, there'll be no leaving the class to go to the toilet or to fill your bottle up. You will be in your zone and remain in that zone. So please make sure you fill your bottle up on entry or bring enough water to last you throughout your sessions. So now I'm in the studio. The studio definitely does look a little bit different, and unfortunately reception is closed. So there's no hanging around or having a little chat with your classmates, just because we are under government guidelines to avoid any excess loitering, chatter or anything like that. So we need to make sure that we are safe and do so at all times possible. So I enter my class. We have sanitising stations all around the studio. Our main one is here, and there are also a sanitising station in every single room. Once you enter into reception, group PTs are now going to be based in the ride room. The ride room is sectioned out, and this will obviously take between 4 to 5 people at any time in here. If you are booked into a session, your PT or instructor will be waiting for you here and will guide you from here. In those group sessions, all the equipment that you need will be readily provided for you in the box when you enter. Another sanitising station is available, and in every room, you'll find a cleaning basket with antibacterial wipes, hand gel and a spray to ensure that everything is cleaned before, during and after, and as many times as you wish during your class. So let's go see what the rest of it looks like. Once I've come into reception, my reception team will zap my head and take my temperature. Oh yeah, we're good, we're entering, we're good to go. So I come in here, say for example I have a PT session today, my PT will tell me which zone we're working in today. So all of the PT area is now zoned off, and this is within over 2 meters. So please don't worry, if you are having a PT session, it will just be you and your PT in your zone. We have 5 zones for the PTs, so come and look what they look like. So we've got 3 on the left-hand side here, which you can see, and then our weighted section has also been zoned off to allow for another 2 people to have PTs in here as well. PT sessions inside this area will only be on a one-to-one basis. One-to-ones just mean that we can limit the amount of people in here, and we are taking socially distancing very, very seriously within the four walls of the studio. So please rest assured that your safety is obviously of maximum importance. All of our air filtering systems, which we've had since we opened, are going to be on during the whole time that we are open, and our air cons are externally rotated. So everything that comes in is cleared out and nice and fresh. Obviously, we've got lots of fans as well, so you can rest assured that the air that you are breathing is going to be as clean as possible. So, into the exciting part, let's go through. Another sanitizing station as we enter the main studio. And then welcome to the new spin studio. So we have 16, we've managed to put our capacity to 16 for in here in the ride studio now, with the instructor being at the front, nice and visual, and all of these boxes are over 2 meters in distance. So you can be rest assured, look, that I'm not going to come into contact with anybody whilst I'm in here. We do have a corridored one-way system through the studio, and you must make sure that you enter this room safely. So I don't want to see anybody rushing in and sitting on their favourite bike. You must fill up from the front, and that is how it is going to work, because we can't have somebody pushing through and breaking all socially distancing. So when I come in, I walk around the edge of the studio through our one-way system, and I fill up from the front over to the right. So as people come in, we're over here, we're filling up there, 1, 2, 3, 4, then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so on. So, all of the ride classes, which obviously I know that you've all missed, will be taking place in here, and all other classes will be taking place outside with a 12 people capacity. So 12 people outside, 16 people inside, but massive amount of space and the correct, if not more space, for social distancing measures. So we hope that that gives you now the peace of mind that you need to attend classes here with us. We are just going to tell you and take you through the exit procedure as well. So just like you did when you filled in, we will also filter out one at a time, and we will follow our one-way exit corridor that is marked around the outside of the studio. The fire door at the back is going to be our exit, and that takes you down the side of the building and out into the gate into the car park. Once you've left, there'll be a distance position then to take you up on the right-hand side of the driveway for you to leave the studio. That also does mean, guys, that the car park is officially closed and nobody will be allowed to come in here and park in here. This is, again, for massive amount of safety issues. We have got lots of people who are going to be in and out of the car park, and we need to make sure that the instructors and you guys as members are safe. Nobody wants to be hit by a car right now. So thank you so much for listening. I really hope that's answered all of your questions. If you have any more, if you head over to our website, you will see all of our policies, procedures and risk assessment, which we have taken very long and a lot of time over to make sure that your safety is absolutely of importance to us. So rest assured that you're going to be safe. Come down here and get training with us, because guys, we are not just the best studio in Bedford, we're also the safest. See you soon.